Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Frostpunk 2. At the end of the last video, we got warning that the whiteout was approaching. Let's go ahead and actually get things going a little bit. Still need to get the surplus injectors built, and also activate research and construct generator surplus injectors. See if we can actually do that. At least get ourselves to a point where we're going to be ready for this thing. Nope, we are short cores and heat stamps. Alright, we're going to go find some, it looks like. So let's head back out to the big old map. See if we can find. We have 15 scout teams available. Need 20 for that, 20 for that, 25 for that, 25 for that, 20 for that, 20 for that. Okay. Looks like I need to expand out my logistics structures. I need survivalist headquarters or an automated freight dock. Actually, probably needed to get a Vanguard logistics bay, but I do not have the workforce for that. Great! More problems! But at least I get a surplus of materials going right now, so that's going to be quite helpful for me. Yeah, so we have 127,000 weeks in my extraction district, so that's tons of materials available for me. I'm probably going to need to get this guy working on... I'm going to get him working on goods, actually. Start working on that. It does impact my heat stamps, or lack thereof, coming in right now. And I do also want to get another housing district construction. I'm still at minus 14 on housing. Alright, a lot of squalor if I build over that away, but if I can kind of build up here, might be okay. There we go. Build 6. I'm going to build it kind of like snuggled up against that one. That's going to get my housing above. We're almost there on goods. Hopefully this is going to encourage some population growth. So we have to probably shut down. I mentioned this in the last videos. You have 35% here. I'm actually going to turn off this district. And probably turn this district off too. And then that way I can actually get the workforce I need to expand out my logistics bay. So we need, this will give me 20 Frostland teams. That one's already equipped. This one's not equipped. Alright, let's go ahead and build that there. I do have a space for a building slot if I want to go with like a survivalist headquarters or that, but I do need more exploration teams for obvious reasons. I've got 45 weeks of coal going here. That's my blasting coal mine. Squalor's pretty good right now, and I do need to get more ventilation towers up, and it is kind of the thing I want to angle towards too. Let's go back out to the big old book of war here. So we've got prefabs available here. Increases tension, and will cost me 5 Frostland teams, but 300 prefabs ain't nothing to shake my head at. This will slightly worsen relation to the stalwarts. What are relations with these guys anyway? I got something popping up in the city. The stalwarts are begun using oil to power a small radio they've attached to their lamps. They claim this will allow them to further ensure the safety works and increase efficiency. So far, it seems to be working. Managers can report accidents in a heartbeat. Spreadsheets can be updated in real time, and foreman can micromanage to an unprecedented degree. Alright, so let's actually jump back into the city, because how's my relationship with these dudes? They're neutral with me. Even with all that, they're like, eh, whatevs. The Pilgrims are pissed. I don't think I have anything I can do to unupset them. My boss is up my ass constantly with these radios. Yeah, we'll shove it up your boss's asses. Problem solved, duh. Just jam it up there. No problem with it. Okay, let's go actually full workload here on the extraction district. I actually want to get this... let's actually go down here. Let's actually do this, because I don't need to have this going full beans. 22... Oh my god, seriously, I just built the frickin' district. But hey, it's more people, it's more workforce for me, so I got that going. Alright, don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and see if we can expand that district now, please. Can I expand it out that way? Don't think that's a good idea, though. If I expand it out that way, though, they'll actually give me the ability to... Is it to be expanded? Requires 50 prefabs. Okay. Can't expand it out, but I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, I might be able to. Don't think I need to do any frost breaking at the moment. We're good on heat right now. We still have extra oil. Kind of want to get more oil. And I'm probably going to have to build another housing district, if I'm totally honest, to get that going. I'm now at 35 teams, so let's see where we need to go to do stuff. Dangerous. No. What's going on with you? Food remaining 245. This one's going to shut down soon. That's okay. I'm okay if that actually runs out soon. That means I can actually, you know, do things. Okay, let's go to the here. It's just going to be more to figure out what the heck's going on. We do have people here. Okay, the old observatory. I don't want to escort them yet because I don't have the need to do so. Coal, the abandoned mine. Collect the coal. I don't have a desperate need for coal right now. It's more like oil is kind of an issue where I need to see what we got going. We're actually good on oil. This is nice. Goods is a problem, obviously. Do I has the ability to get some prefabs out? Can I build an extraction district here? No, I can't. I don't have the workforce here. Oh wait, I can actually bring people over here now. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see. Send people. Like 800 over. So we are going to get a massive problem when it comes to this stuff. But at the same time, as long as I get some prefabs here, which hopefully is going to be soon, or I can go and grab some of these prefabs, mind you, from these locations. What were you again? Okay, the Windward Moor. Yeah, I got steam cores over here. Requires prefabs. I need to get the prefabs in the next 100. I thought the whiteout was like right here. It's saying like temperature down, temperature up. I'm actually okay. I'm almost like willing to do this. I need prefabs. That's the kick in the teeth, is I need prefabs. And this location... Okay, we'll actually connect it over to here, so that way it actually has the ability to do stuff. Repair the automatons. Yeah, prefabs are a bit of a problem for me. What's this over here? Oh. Nomads. We haven't found the Nomads yet. They haven't come back, and I know they're going to come back at some point. That was spoiled for me. But once we get the prefabs, or the, yeah, once we get the prefabs for this, I can actually get some housing built here and get these prefabs all done. Oh, quick save, that's what's going on here. Trump back to New London. Oh, something just popped here. Woohoo, where are we going? Okay, incoming whiteout. Population growth increases. Laws regulating outsiders' influx unlocked. Population growth extremely increased. So yeah, we do have the whiteout. There it is. There it is. I thought it was a little bit sooner than 400. Looks like it's a little bit later, excuse me, than 400. All right, let's go ahead. I think an industrial district actually is the way to go here, because it's actually going to let me do more prefabs. And I could cut my goods productions. Yeah, this is getting worse and worse for me, I can tell. That's going to cost me heat stamps. Okay, I've got heat stamps. I need the prefabs. If I can build more prefab, if I can get more prefab production going, that'll help me. Because yeah, 15 a week is kind of unacceptable right now. I may actually switch these guys over and just go back to prefab production. Yeah, it's kind of cracked that I don't have these things, but I do kind of need to get this going. And since I do have people coming over here, they need a housing district if I have the prefabs for. Good lord, game, come on and work with me here. Okay, and it's an extraction I need. Okay, 150 prefabs. I've got them here, but now I need the housing for it. So 150 prefabs. Not doing an industrial district here. I need to wait until I get a few more. Okay, 25 a week. So it looks like 2 more weeks I can build an extraction district in at the old dreadnaught, and that'll help me get more prefabs. Oh, that's just so many things. There is an extraction district right here. I could do a small amount of prefabs. That's all I have for prefabs, and this is shallow iron vein for materials. I don't think I need that one particularly. I'm gonna need it, but not right this second, you know? Alright, industrial district again would be good at making me prefabs. I could just do it right here. But again, I'm not looking to do that right this second. Stockpile's full on goods. No, hang on. No, materials is that's what I'm doing here. Okay, you're offline, you're offline. I don't want to pull people off of these things that are working, because they're working. Okay, 158. Let's run back over here. Get an extraction should go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We getting both? Yeah, we're getting both. Good. Get that built. We'll get the extraction, we'll get the prefabs going, and we'll use the prefabs to build down here another housing district for the people in this area. Yeah, I can actually... I'm going to expand here, too. And probably put some manufacturing down here, if I'm totally honest. Because goods are actually going here. We're slowly stockpiling goods, but if I can get this up and running, all the better. It's taken me some time to kind of find my sea legs with this game, but at least I'm getting it. Let's look at the transfer. Go to New London. We're doing pretty good, actually. We've got a lot going there. That's the heat surplus I think they were talking about. Got food. Yeah, okay. Just gotta make sure the things are moving in the right direction for this. Again, stockpile's full. And I do know, again, we're gonna get something coming up here where we're gonna need it. Also, I'm probably gonna have to pull this back a second, because we're gonna attempt dropping here in just a moment, too. Team has finished their exploring. Something just happened. Alright, return to the city. Okay, New London was done, but we also have two things over here in the gorge. We're going to do this first. The Winterhome Bridge. Remains of the old bridge leading to Winterhome. An ominous sign hangs from the nearest side. Only death lies beyond. Whether it was left by would-be jokers or superstitious scouts is unclear. The weather station. Ooh, this outpost wants to do weather drops. This period of miles... Place a beacon to help travelers reach New London. Increases population growth. Alright, don't need that right now. Really don't need that right now. Mountains. Dangerous. Safe. This is going to lead me to possible... Okay, materials we may need. Now, let's go to the high pass. And I'm going to go into New London. Justice has no scabbard. Steward, the stalwarts have upgraded the automatons to respond to a specific frequency on their radios. They've equipped the beasts with searchlight and speakers mounted to them patrolling the city to maintain order. The pilgrims believe this is absurd. Someone stole a bread roll yesterday and they nearly leveled the entire district, lumbering after them on those metal wretches, one cried. However, numbers favor the stalwarts. Okay, I'm going to actually allow this to decrease crime in the city, because that's going to be a problem. I know crime is going to get worse. I know it will. They're riding automatons. Love it. Okay. Let me actually go back to the old dreadnaught, because this is what I was worrying about. Yep. So let's go ahead and do some tweaks over here to reduce the resource transfer going to New London. Let's make sure that they have plenty over here to get that going, and I have enough to build a... Damn it, I don't have enough for a housing district yet. This is also still hasn't been built. Hurry the hell up. There we go. What's my production here? 15 a week? Thank you! Do I have any extraction buildings that'll do more here? Fracturing pump jack, deep melting drill. That doesn't actually do anything for me. Research Institute help research speed. What am I researching? Nothing? Shocking! Alright, that's on me. Resources. Prefabs factories. This would be helpful, actually. No one shares the Frostlanders' idea. Remolded prefabs factory. Standardized prefabs factory. Guys, seriously, I need prefabs. It says no one else shares this idea, but these two things are identical. Okay, 400 workforce, 70 materials. This works on disease. So I'm actually going to do for this one. Yeah, crime here is just, it's scarcity. It's the only problem it's causing here. And we've got to wait one more week to get my prefabs. So let's hang on here for just a mo. Get that up and running. I was expecting more prefabs. Where are my prefabs? Yeah, I got a year's worth of prefabs here, but I wish I can get more going. There we go. Housing district. Gonna build that housing district. I want to make sure it's down here to keep these residents as warm as possible. Back up in New London. We're doing great on goods. Prefabs factory, once this is researched, by the way, totally going to be using it. Alright, so yeah, we got a temp increase and we have the whiteout. It's more an issue of just getting prefabs up and running so that I can take care of these things. Alright, city. Outsiders. Accept all outsiders to increase population growth. This is supported by the pilgrims. Allow productive outsiders. Percentage of active workers increases over time. The stalwarts want this. The pilgrims want this. I'm kind of going accept all outsiders. I'm accepted. I think I'm just going to vote for it. I need 51 to get this to go. I'm not banking on this, like requiring this is the end-all, be-all, this must pass law. Made it.
Votes are in. The measure passes.
So we're going to get a pretty good increase on this stuff, which also means at some point I'm going to have to build a shitload more housing. Nothing good will come from letting every stranger in. Let's see here. Central. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the Frostland here. I got to grab cores from somewhere. I want to get that done sooner rather than later. Right, Windward Moor. I keep picking on that thing because I'm an idiot. Right, what's over here? Alright, we're going to take the cores here. I don't think there's anywhere else I can actually go. So yeah, we're going to grab these cores, we're going to bring them back. That's going to give us enough to give us a surplus injectors, and just make sure we're ready for when the when this whiteout comes. Let's poke our heads back into the old dreadnaught here, see how we're doing. Housing is working. Yeah, cool. We're good there. Do have enough to expand this out just a skosh. Alright, we're minus 25 on oil, and again, I can get more oil production, I believe. Do I have a blasting jack here? No, I don't. Mechanical factory. I don't think this fits in any of my districts. Nope. Well, that coal liquefactor actually would be very helpful for me. Extraction. Fracturing pump jack. Yeah, I can build one of these here to get more oil production, or I can do it way up there, which I kind of like, having it away from everything. And then a hub. Do I have a ability for a fuel hub? What are you? You a fuel hub? Yeah, you are. Cool. Let's go back to New London. Do I have any fuel hubs over here? This should be important for me. What are you? You're a fuel stockpile hub? Neat. Alright, and you go into an industrial district. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm still fighting whatever bug is going around my house, so hence the sniffling and whatnots. Not a fan of it, but it's kind of what I got to deal with at the moment.
If you see newcomer outsiders idling, do not be upset. Be proud. Our city is a beacon for the destitute of the Frostland.
Okay, that's probably not going to be received well. Right, we're going to frostbreak that little area there, because I want to kind of expand out the housing into this quadrant if possible. Right, up north, we got the High Pass. Hot Springs Refuge. In the heart of the mountains, pass stands an old loading station likely used to connect Outpost 11 with the distant hot springs. Inside, we found the body of an elderly man who had frozen while waiting transport that never arrived. So we can get cores, prefabs, and a Frostland team, or we have to get the hot springs. Where the hell are the hot springs? Did we find them yet? Nope. Steam Valley. Probably where we need to go. Because, I mean, the hot springs would be helpful, and didn't I see something about, like, geothermal power in here at some point? Or, like, steam power, something like that. These guys, you know what? Do I want to turn these guys back on? We're full there. We're full on food, too. How did I make that happen? So awesome. I don't remember doing that. It's too bad I don't have more trade, because I'd love to have the ability to trade with other groups and whatnot, but that really seems to be out of the question at the moment. Alright, we're minus 50C. We do need to get that, don't have the heat stamps for it. I think that crew is on its way back. Let's see where that crew is. These guys are coming with cores. I don't see them. Oh, they already returned. Never mind. Derp. Alright, new building proposed. Alright, refurbishing goods factory. What do you got here? Automatron patrol. Seriously, the stalwarts have begun. Goddamn fucking loonies. Love it. Alright. Just gonna zoom out again. I think the central city itself is just a little bit too loud on my earballs, so I'm not huge on using it. I could actually build housing this away too. That's an idea. Okay, what hubs do I have? Material stockpile. I don't know if I need that. I think fuel is a good way to... Shit, I need to build housing. Never mind. It's a housing district. It's gonna be a housing district now. I'm gonna frost break this area right by this guy. Just so I can make sure there's more housing available. Damn, you think I'm doing okay. Can I expand you anymore? That's a thought. Can I expand you anymore? You have a ventilation tower. You don't have a ventilation tower, though. Can I expand you out a little bit? Can't expand you that way. Yeah. I'm gonna expand these districts out best I can. Just to make sure that I've got these things going my way. And need my heat stamps for that. Oh, what just happened? I got a notification somewhere. You over here? Thought I got something. Alright. We got prefabs coming. This is nice. Now we just need to get our heat stamp production up. And that I'm still trying to figure out. Alright, new housing district is built. Oops. No. Oh, it's the frost breaking that was down there. Never mind. Alright, we need to get some stuff built up here. So we need the heat stamps and the prefabs. God, we're back to this again. Logistics, liquefactor. It's going to take the coal and turn it into oil, which is going to be helpful for me. How's my oil stockpile? We're close to full. I do want to make sure I've got a little more if possible on that. The prefabs factory is going to be really helpful, if I'm not going to lie. But I do think first needs to be this, the surplus injectors. Let's get that up and running so we have the Defeat the Frost stuff ready to go for when the storm does get here. Kind of important, don't want to die. Dying would be bad. Okay, zooming out, nothing happening. Again, I just want to make sure that nothing, well, crazier happens. Cold's coming in a few weeks, too. And these districts are all off because I don't have... Wait, do I want to give... Okay, hang on. Eating hub. If I frost break over here, I can do it a lot, actually. What's over here? Let's frost break some stuff. I'm going to frost break around there so I can put a heating hub in here and expand that district out. I think, keyword, that's going to be the way to go. 300 heat stamps. I did work away from that heat stamps goal, mind you, but I'm thinking, keyword, that's the way to go here. I'm going to expand my districts here in a moment. But let's get this going too. Man, the music in this game. Steam Valley explored. Settlement population, approximately 3,500 people. These hard people live in deep reverence to the natural spring, which they believe can cure any ailment. Their simple hot houses and subterranean houses are barely enough to support the population, so their culture ensures nothing is wasted and no weakness tolerated. They're skeptical of outsiders. We can have us convince or force them to allow our sick. Hospitals able to give access if we rebuild the loading station at High Pass. And their mushroom experiment somewhere in the Endless Plains. Okay. Under many small mounds of a cliff attract our scouts' attention. Discovered hundreds... Oh, come on. I'm not reading that sentence. Coming back later on that. So they said the High Plains, they said? The High... Okay. We build the loading station at High Pass, and their mushroom experiment somewhere in the Endless Plains. This is the Endless Plains, if I had to guess. Requires a trail to the city. Can I build a trail to the city? How do I build a trail to the city? Oh, here we go. Something at the old dreadnaught. Intruders! A group of strangers arrived at the old dreadnaught. They call themselves the Wanderers. This is what I was talking about earlier. They seem to be a nomadic tribe from whom this wreck was a pilgrimage site. When they learned their tombs were destroyed, that was me, they were furious, clenched jaws, and only signs of outrage. As we've taken their camp, they asked to provide a stockpile of oil that will enable them to survive the whiteout. Okay. I can do that. Plus, deliver them to the Nomads. Yeah, since I already got the oil stockpiled, I can totally do it. There you go. Here's your oil. Problem solved. Now we have to figure out where the Nomads are. Because it did say they delivered to the Nomads and they took off. Mountains, still dangerous. Howling Shore, let's go ahead and do that. And run back to the city. Wrong city. So the oil was taken from not this stockpile, but it was taken from the New London stockpile. So let's go ahead and transfer some more resources, because they lost 30,000 in the process. Let's actually keep that. Let's get giggity resources going over to them. These guys actually can get a ton of stuff. Wow. We were only able to send that much over to them. But still able to take care of most of the goods we've got. Food is good. Can we actually send food to these guys? Let's actually make sure these guys have food going as well. Let's get it to 50. Over transport capacity. Okay, so this is where I got to go back to the... That's why I got to come back here and expand out my districts. Namely, this one. I have no place with which to expand it because I didn't have Frostpunk in that area yet. Putting Frostbreak over there. Do I have any capacity over here to Frostbreak? I doubt it because I'm a derp. Oh, I can actually build something here. Never mind. Okay, heat stamps. How about I hold off and do the heat stamps thing that I've been talking about all bloody video? Alright, help the Nomads. Yeah, we did that already. Have fuel stockpile. Wow, I actually did that. Huh. Unintentional, mind you. Advanced hothouses, Frostland. Harvester hangars, outpost operation. Here we go. Okay. Extraction strongholds. Ooh, this would be nice. Production efficiency outpost is increased. Outpost upkeep is decreased. I kind of like the idea of frontier footholds. I think that'll actually do decently for me. And something actually popped up though. Was I supposed to research something else? Whoops. Probably do something with these hubs also. This is what I get for not paying too much attention. Alright, 300 heat stamps needed for that. How much am I making per week? 23 a week. Damn. I think it's the Skyways. I'm gonna look at my logistics here real quick. Okay. So the Skyway capacity increases. Something just popped. Oh, over here.
Steward.
The Nomads have received the promised oil. Their leaders approached the scouts with respect. They took great care to avoid the sight of the graves we desecrated. At least they siphoned the oil into a wagon. All is forgiven between us. The shelter is now your shelter. Our graves are now your graves. Alright. Well, where are they setting up, guys? Because I've got some graves I need to deliver some bodies to. We all going? Weird. Okay, the plains. I do have actually enough people to send for that. The mountains, the ridge lines. The valley was safe. Mountains. I'm just kind of scanning through everything here. The mountains are safe over here. Mountains safe over here. The Cursed Valley. This, I think, is where the remains of Winterhome is. You got the hills over here. The ridge line. The Rowett Expedition. Trying to make sure I've got the whole map scouted out as best I can. I got more mountains over here. Dangerous. The graveyard, which has been scouted. The frozen ocean. Whoa, a lot of stuff in the frozen ocean. I gotta get my hands on that soon. Okay. Interesting. It's kind of nice to see how these things work. Okay, Skyways construction. Cost not met. Okay, well that was worthless. Let's run back over to New London and wrap up the video soon because I'm close to... I think I passed the 30-minute mark already. So we got to get housing working a little bit better than we're doing now. And this one I can expand a little further. Can I go over here too? Now, let's bring you in a little bit closer too. I want to expand these districts, get my people taken care of, and then get my goods production taken care of. I spent heat stamps, didn't I? Shit!
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Alright, so let's pop over to let's pop over here. Slight deficit. Okay. Know that the whiteout keeps disappearing? It's disappeared a couple of times on my map, and I know there's going to be a whiteout coming. It's got to be coming. It's plentiful to reach heat surplus. That's got to be what they've been talking about. And that came from New London, right? Can I expand this district and do anything more? Whoa, what the hell has happened? Frontier footholds, new law proposed by pilgrims. Oops, wrong button. Okay. That's actually something I'm for, and I could probably negotiate this. Advanced fracturing pump check. That's kind of cool. 220 oil output? Yes. I'm totally okay with this. I need the oil. Synthetic composites factory. This takes oil and gives me materials. I don't want that. Yeah, if I have the tech for that, I'll totally do that. There's no question that makes sense in my head. There we go. Vote passed. Yay.
The delegates have spoken.
Hooray.
The law.
Alright, now we gotta research it. Heating. Not enough heat stamps. Fine. I don't have the heat stamps to pay it anyway. I've got to build a freaking thing at the generator. So, next step, get the generator going.
The delegates have reached the decision.
I'm just gonna zoom out again just because of the noise. We'll get this researched after, because I can research it right now, but I can't do it until I get this done first. I need the 300 heat stamps. Let's get that going. Unlocks the heat surplus ability, which burns all excess fuel to increase output of districts by up to 15%. I've got excess fuel. I've got quite a bit of excess fuel because I have the coal thing. I do it. There's that storm popping back again. It just this just changed a second ago. I saw it. What do you got here? You set the city on course to the adaptation cornerstone. I really think I'm trying to walk a fine line by keeping these people all neutral towards me. They're all like, yeah, whatever. He's here. He's doing the job. I'm pretty much trying to go for a 500 season. This is the last day of the baseball season. My Mariners got kicked out of the playoffs again because they suck, and I still blame the Chicago White Sox for going 8-41 in divisional play. I maintain that Chicago played a role in Seattle missing the playoffs because had they done a little bit better, then Kansas City and Detroit wouldn't have had as many wins, and Seattle could have snuck in for the playoffs. I'm going to get off my high horse now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.